Well, both yesterday's semi-finalists started with a three-man central defence, a system Arsenal adopted for a rare occasion for Arsene Wenger on Monday for their victory at Middlesbrough. They stay with it today, an unchanged lineup, so a special opportunity for 21-year-old Rob Holding, who incidentally comes from Greater Manchester. And the only alteration amongst the substitutes is a fit-again return for Manchester-born Danny Welbeck.
Well, playing with a back three, it's important that Gabriel and Holding, the outside centre-backs, are prepared to go into the wide areas to defend the space behind Oxlade-Chamberlain, Monreal. If not, Arsenal will end up playing with a back five and City will dominate possession.
The rarity of an unchanged Manchester City team under Pep Guardiola, which means Vincent Kompany starts back-to-back games for only the second time this season. And Jesus Navas continues with his conversion from winger to right back. Sergio Aguero, incidentally, has scored in each of City's last 4 games.
I think De Bruyne is the key player for Man City. He must give width when needed, tuck in field to create an overload against Ramsey and Xhaka in Arsenal's midfield, and also give protection to Navas against the very dangerous Sanchez.
Finals, you can never be sure, because it is, as they always say, the worst one to lose. You don't get remembered as a losing semi-finalist. You know, who's done well. Sane. Here's De Bruyne, getting within range for the shot at Arsenal. David Silva. Oh, so close.
It is the perfect pass almost, he just needed to get his touch.
4 forward for City. It's towards Sane, and it needed saving.
Backing in. Just can't keep it down enough. Fairly comfortable save in the end from Petr Cech.
Plotting going over the free kick in by De Bruyne.
The ball allows Kompany a chance to get round the back to the right-hand side, you'd imagine.
He's just over Giroud in the first place. He gets his head to it now. Flag is up.
Back in. They win it here. They're coming out tight, but the right decision. There's a yard offside in the end.
A change of pace. Oh, and there's an awkward challenge there, and Manchester City feel they should have had a penalty. Awesome thing. Sterling. Up by Holding. Aguero joining in. Still Aguero. Side netting.
Quite enough. He gets his shot away before Monreal can get his foot up.
Into the dangerous De Bruyne. And for the speedy Sane. It's gone out, gone over the line. It's not going to count. Flag. Frustrated again.
That did cross the line. Certainly nothing wrong with anything else that went on from there.
What Manchester City more concerned about was perhaps lenient treatment to Gabriel, who fouled David Silva early, which led to the Spaniard having to go off, be replaced by Raheem Sterling. City have had the better option. Remember that extra time and indeed penalties are available, and should we go to extra time, be the possibility of a 4th substitute presented Arsenal with the easiest semi-final goal in history. Here's Giroud coming in. Bravo certainly didn't let his still Monreal. Oh, and it's led to a surprise chance, too much. Might suit City to play on the break, and Aguero's in his own half, so he's onside. Sergio Aguero in at Cech, past Cech. Arsenal's attack leads to capitulation at the back. City sweep upfield. Aguero keeps his wonderful run going, and Pep Guardiola is a step closer to an FA Cup final in his first season in English football.
It's a brilliant
to shoot. Ozil does.
Controlled and patient in the top third. On the cutting edge from return from Ozil. Manchester City's defending in this second half, and they're never quite so confident on their weaker foot, are they?
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ramsey and Giroud in the middle. Aaron Ramsey going for it, and coming round the back in wonderful style was Monreal. What an equaliser for Arsenal. He made the extra man, and he met it superbly.
One win back to the other.
De Bruyne. Toure. Driving on. Sterling. Toure! Hit the post with an extraordinary effort.
Well, he started the move and almost finished it. At that point, he thinks it's in, and what a save it is from Petr Cech.
City players getting a free run at it, and that's what can happen with fresh legs. And he's muddled his way past Otamendi. Oh, trying to find a headline moment.
And he gets a bit lucky there. He forces his way past the challenge. He has a little look. Gets himself on the half turn so he can't bend it. It's in at that point and then just bends away. That's went on a really good couple of runs.
Well, 4 quarter-finals and no extra time. The first semi-final and no extra. Arsenal start extra time. The equaliser from Nacho Monreal, who was culpable on the Manchester City. Taken by Ozil. A lot of depth towards. Oh, Sanchez! Arsenal lead. They turn it around at Wembley. Manchester City definitely uncomfortable defending the free kick. And Alexis Sanchez was right on the spot. De Bruyne and Sterling. Could have been an own goal. Sane was herring in. Ozil. And Welbeck going in! As De Bruyne has opened Arsenal up. Delph! Short at the back as De Bruyne tries to exploit that. And Navas and De Bruyne!
Didn't expect him to shoot from this distance. Maybe.
And Sane finding some legs to get.
Sane.
Xhaka. Ball for Toure, got to go forward. Gabriel wins the header. And Arsenal are in the FA Cup final.